We actually found Candace through Instagram on her social media content posting, and I was really drawn to her. I was drawn to her attitude and her entrepreneurial spirit. And so we started to research her and her history and the work she's done. And I had this gut instinct where I felt like if we went with her, we knew we were going to be taken care of.
It was less of a corporate feel. Candace definitely had that up-to-date experience. She had more knowledge with technology and marketing, and it just felt like she had an understanding of the market as it is today. She was willing to go the extra mile to find homes that we couldn't find easily on the market. She went through commuting to these locations and really giving us a good shot at that.
She came and visited on our house building site even when we weren't there, just to check on things. She was willing to come with us every step of the way. She was so integral to every part of getting our house, quietly researched everything. She took so much off of my plate, more than I even knew she was doing behind the scenes. When I told her I wanted certain things, or when I asked her to negotiate on our behalf, it was without hesitation. And she continued that energy and that attitude through buildings. She would send updates and pictures. When she would notice something would be off, she would immediately make that contact to correct it, sometimes without even having to worry about involving me in the process. And she always took care of everything sort of above and beyond what a normal realtor would do. In our home building process, before we had finalized the papers, I told her a few punch list items that I wanted to get negotiated down to the right price. And she took that on and said, okay, no problem, I will try my very best. No promises, but I think we can do this. This is reasonable. I have an angle, let me work it. And she got every item we wanted. She was fantastic.
Candace was amazing to work with. She was very professional, kind, polite, always had the interest of the customer. We had a great partnership going on because this is really a partnership between the real estate agent and our buyers. And I just wanted to thank her for everything that she did, not only for me as a new home counselor, to work with us and guide us and work as a team.
There were a couple bumps along the road, all of them, completely outside of her or Beezer's causation. In the 11th hour, 3 days before we were set to close, we were closing on the 27th of December, so it was Christmas Eve, and we found out that our title company had an issue with a potential data breach, and Candace had to make the decision while we were out of the country to quickly swap us over to a safer title company just in case. And her and Miss Mary Beth with Beezer and a few other individuals took on that tremendous amount of effort to switch over to a little bit better title company for trustworthiness on Christmas Eve, calling us out of the country with a different time zone, and they all took their time, and it was seamless. 3 days later, we still closed on time, and there were no issues. I couldn't believe it. They pulled off a big feat.
When I went to the home one day, I saw that you guys had wrote this scripture on the studs above the garage.
Yeah, we did.
And I wanted to make sure we captured it exactly as you wrote it, so that way you can put it in the home, just as another reminder that you will be covered and that you are favored.
Thank you so much.
Very sweet.
Can you hold this so I can hug her? I give you a hug.
Thank you.
It's so
Absolutely.
cool.
This has just been amazing.
Aw.